Good morning. I'm Manoj Kumar Jha, Assistant Professor of English, Nandan Sanskrit College, Isahpur, MADHUBANI. It's a constituent unit of Kameshwar Singh Sanskrit University, Darbhanga. Today we are going to discuss questions, means interrogative sentences. The topic is important for intermediate students. Types of question. There are two types, a yes-no question and a WH question. First of all, we should try to understand actually what is an interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence is used for asking questions, and there are two types of questions, a yes-no question and a WH question. A yes-no question can be answered by a yes or a no. For example, do you sell magazines? Yes, I do. Will I need to pay? No, that's free. The question begins with an auxiliary verb. For example, in these sentences, do and will are working as auxiliary verbs. A WH question begins with the question word. For example, when are you traveling? Well, somebody asks you, when are you traveling? You reply, tomorrow. What should we do? I don't know. What should we do works as here. What should we do is a WH question. Here what and when are working as WH words. Inversion questions. In most questions there is inversion of the subject and auxiliary verb. For example, are you doing a course here? Why has the machine stopped? Where can we sit? In these sentences, we see inversion, the arrival of verb before the subject. Are you doing a course here? Why has the machine stopped? Where can we sit? If there is more than one auxiliary verb, then only the first one comes before the subject. For example, could I have reserved a seat? Here could or have, could has come first. In simple tenses, we use do as the auxiliary. For example, do you like walking? Where did everyone stay? Well, next rule, be. You must be knowing be means is, am, are, was, were. Be on its own way, on its own as an auxiliary verb, as be on its own as an ordinary verb also comes before the subject. Well, when be works as an ordinary verb, it comes before the subject. For example, is this cotton? Why are you late? But one thing you should notice, if you write why did you be late, if you write in this way, why did you be late, the sentence will be incorrect. Now, questions without inversion. Well, try to understand. In informal conversation or in informal English, a question can sometimes have the same word order as a statement. For example, you were late. You were late, yes. I'm afraid so. They went which way? That way. They went, well, try to understand the sentence. Try to notice. They went which way? Somebody asks you. You reply that way. But this pattern is used less often in English than in many other languages. Means questions without inversion should not be practiced or used in English language because it is not considered standard or formal use. Now, indirect questions. We can ask a question indirectly and less abruptly by putting it into a subordinate clause with a question word or with if or whether. For example, there is no inversion in the subordinate clause. For example, could you tell me how much this costs? Well, try to understand. Could you tell me how much this costs? Second example, I want to know if I can book a seat. We use questions in many ways. Well, try to understand. We use questions in many ways, not only to ask for information, but also to make requests. Well, we make requests by starting our sentences, could you? We make suggestions by starting, shall we? We make offers by starting, can I, or would you like to? And we ask permission by using may I. For example, may I come in? In this way, today we have seen some important uses of interrogative sentences in English. That's all for now. Thank you.